Good morning, guys. Today we are at Srinagar, the capital city of Jammu and Kashmir. We are in a long drive mode. We are starting for our dream journey of Srinagar to Leh. Hence, we are really excited and thrilled. We will complete this journey via National Highway 1. Starting from Srinagar, we will reach Sonmarg, which is quite a 90-kilometer drive. From there, we will reach Kargil following Dras, Baltal and Jojila Pass and so on. The distance will be 130 kilometers from Sonmarg. Here we will stay for the night. Then from there we will reach Leh, which will be a 230 kilometers journey. It will be done in the next day, covering a total distance of roughly 430 kilometers. The Srinagar to Leh route is an exciting experience. The trip encompasses 3 high-altitude passes including Namikala, Jojila and Fotula, as well as the towns of Sonmarg, Dras and Kargil. The route follows the path from Srinagar to Ganderbal, Kangan, Sonmarg, Jojila Pass, Dras, Kargil, Mulbek, Namikala Pass, Fotula Pass, Lamayuru and then Leh. Okay guys, we have already left Srinagar city. The beautiful mountain ranges along with the river and meadows. The roads on the Srinagar to Leh route vary in condition. While some sections are well maintained and smooth, others may be challenging due to rough terrains and high altitude passes. It is judicious to take over this trip with a sturdy vehicle and be prepared for occasional roadblocks, especially during heavy snowfall. The Srinagar to Leh road trip offers a thrilling experience. You will witness the ever-changing geographies including snow-capped mountains, gushing rivers and vast barren geographies. The trip also presents openings to vast monasteries and temples, ancient castles and original townlets. You will get to know about the rich culture and traditions of the region. Be set for a thrilling adventure, challengeable rainfall conditions, and exciting lookouts that will leave you spellbound. After a quite 2 hours drive, we are reaching Sonmarg. It is a beautiful scenic small city with lots of picturesque spots. Look at the landscape next to the river. Amarnath Jatra starts from Sonmarg. It is approximately 30 km distance from here. On the way we are crossing Baltal. This is yet another small town important for Amarnath Jatra. As you know, from Sonmarg this is the place from where the pilgrims start for Amarnath Darshan, which is quite 7 to 10 kilometers from here. The roads are sporadically not that good, like the highways in the plains. This is quite understandable that due to landslide, the roads are like this, but the Bureau people are quick enough to fix the issues. Particularly in monsoon, these areas deteriorate frequently. The suitable time to take a Srinagar to Leh road trip is in the month of summer, is from May to September. These months are considered the peak sightseeing season, and the roads between Srinagar and Leh is generally open and accessible during these months. Still, it is important to know the local news from where you will get the exact timing of the opening and close of the road. This can vary depending on rainfall, snowfall, avalanche, and landslide. When it comes to high altitude passes, the dangerous roads, Ladakh in India is the name that pops up in our mind. And those who know about the roads of Ladakh think about the Jojila Pass. Around 11,600 feet above the sea level, the pass separates the Kashmir Valley and Dras Valley. It lies 9 km away from Sonmarg and is an important link between Ladakh and Kashmir. Nestled on National Highway 1 between Srinagar and Leh, this pass is considered to be the second highest pass after Fotula on Srinagar-Leh National Highway. Jojila Pass is a very important pass connecting Srinagar Valley and the Suru and Dras Valley, as well as the Indus region. This notorious dirt trail offers a spectacular view of the valley. It gives a daunting trail to ride on the hairpin bends, making it even more daunting. Once you reach Jojila, you are going to savor an amazing view of the mighty Himalayan mountains, which makes the ride worth it. Jojila Pass remains disconnected from the rest of the world for almost 6 months in a year. This 430-kilometer long highway stretch is the lifeline of Ladakh. After the Kargil War in 1999, the government paced up the construction of the road due to its strategic importance. Now there are primarily two ways to reach Leh from rest of India. One is Srinagar-Leh highway and the other one is Manali-Leh highway. Which one you should ideally follow? I would suggest to go by Srinagar-Leh highway. But why? Now the point is, while you are traveling from Srinagar to Leh, you are ascending from 5,200 feet at Srinagar till 11,500 feet at Leh. That is 6,000 feet in 2 days. But while you are traveling from Manali, you are starting from 6,500 feet at Manali and reaching till 13,500 feet at Sarchu within 6 hours. It means you are ascending 7,000 feet within 6 hours and reaching a place where oxygen concentration is below normal. This kind of situation may create acute mountain sickness in your body. It is a condition that can occur when people ascend rapidly to high altitude, causing symptoms like headache, nausea, dizziness, and fatigue due to reduced oxygen levels in the air. Essentially, it is for a form of altitude sickness. So be careful, guys, to choose the start and end point of the tour. Traveling from Srinagar to Leh within a day is a popular option for locals but not recommended for tourists. This option involves a non-stop trip of 16 to 18 hours, generally starting at night in Srinagar and reaching Leh by the coming evening. Local taxi drivers takes over this trip regularly and charge roughly Rs 2,500 per person. But for tourists, I would not recommend this one, as it may cause to miss the scenic beauty of the mountains and you may be affected by acute mountain sickness or AMS. land of passes, as it is said, Ladakh is blessed with a number of beautiful and attractive passes. This is perhaps one sole reason why endurance traveler always seeks for adventure in these regions. Namikala Pass or Namika Pass is a high mountain pass located at the height of 10,400 feet along the Srinagar-Leh highway. Being one of the highest passes between Kargil and Leh and one of the three highest passes on the Leh-Srinagar highway, Namikala Pass has its own prominence among all the major mountain passes in Ladakh. Located in the Zangsar range at a height of 12,000 feet above the sea level, it offers amazing views of the Maitreyi Buddha and the monastery beneath it. Even though the vicinity of the Namikala Pass comprises of wind-swept mountains and peaks with rocks, after crossing it, visitors can experience totally contrasting views. Fotula Pass is the highest point on the Srinagar-Leh highway, but is counted among the tourist attractions of Ladakh for its wonderful photography opportunities. It is located at an altitude of 12,500 feet above sea level on the way from Henniskot to Lamayadu. Fotula Pass should be visited because it is the highest point on the Srinagar-Leh highway and offers excellent opportunities for photography. Although the pass itself is paved with a thick layer of tarmac, it can get pretty challenging at some points. On the way towards the Fotula Pass, you will pass lunar-like landscapes, which means the kind of landscape which you may have seen in pictures of the moon. As you drive further, the excellent views of the snow-clad mountain ranges greet your eyes. Finally, we have reached Leh city. We are absolutely late and it is at 8 p.m. It is almost dark and each of us are absolutely tired. But the kind of scenic landscape and the beauty of nature we have experienced This will surely revitalize our soul for next day drive. Okay, guys, thanks for watching the Trans-Himalayan journey with Eastern Heavens. Please stay tuned to our channel. We will come back with the return journey from Leh to Srinagar amidst heavy snowfall and avalanche and many more adventures.